I got a good joke for you.
Okay, I'm so ready.
Colonel, I just found out girls poop. When were you gonna tell me?
What? Is this another one of your things you just came up with?
Maybe.
Alright. Snake, it's been in the mission report log for 7 years. I don't know anything about Metal Gear. Welcome back.
Dude, I know a bunch about Metal Gear.
Do you?
I've watched so many videos about Metal Gear lore.
Really?
Yeah.
I understand it's very complicated.
It's so dumb.
Mine will be the, what's it called? Disney. What's it called? Square. What's it called?
I don't know.
Kingdom Hearts. From what I understand, Kingdom Hearts is also just an unbelievably complicated lore. Yeah. Although, once again, we're gonna get to Zero Escape eventually. Oh, nice, dude! And when we get to Zero Escape, let me tell you, that game is confusing.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them?
Yeah, right?
Oh boy,
just split off.
I don't know what to tell you.
How do you get these?
You just cut them off at the pass.
Yeah, but they don't go to the pass if I'm cutting them off.
There you go, you
Get
got one.
cut off.
Back.
The Jewish doctors be like,
That's what I already said.
Yeah,
I said
I know.
that joke. I'm so funny, dude.
I'm calling
so
back
funny.
to your joke.
Good callback, dude. Good callback. That's like when I got called back one time, and then I played a Nazi. That happened in between. That happened in between our.
No, we were
recording?
We were talking
when I was
about it on
doing
recording.
Sound of Music?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was last summer, though.
Maybe you didn't do it, but you were talking about it.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, because the tryouts were, I think, right when we stopped recording. Well, regardless, I got cast in Sound of Music as an extra, and Danny doesn't know what he's doing this level. I got cast in the Sound of Music as an extra, and when you're a male, the only part is a Nazi, so that was what I did. So you need to get a cloud flower.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Right? So what part of the level have we not explored yet?
That one.
Yes, how would we get there?
On a leaf.
Sure. That's one way to get over there.
This is such a fun mechanic. I wish they used this more.
Ooh, that's a take that you can have and that I will disagree with, but I respect it,
I don't respect your disagreement.
Oh, okay, my bad. It just reminds me of the lily pads in Sunshine. It's like a callback to that, remember?
Yeah, but this one's better.
Oh, you're right, my bad.
Because you don't need to waste your water to use it. I go in here, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
That is what you do.
Hello.
If you're bad at the game, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah, you can do your fun little cloud jumps off of like the tower. You can have the chucks.
Yeah, I thought about trying it.
Now here's where the level gets a little bit fun. Oh, that's not it.
Fun! Woo!
Here.
Then we get the leaf.
Yeah.
And we ride it over to the clouds.
Yep.
How is this? What do you mean?
Don't get wet.
Fun. I know.
That's the part that's hard.
It's like Gremlins. Haha.
Is that what they do? They don't get wet after midnight?
That's one of the rules. Yeah.
Is that one of the rules that they can't get wet?
Yeah, because then they multiply?
Dude, I don't freaking know. You think I know anything about
gremlins? I'm not
gremlins?
caught up on my gremlin lore.
I don't know anything about gremlins. I know one of them's named I. It's not true. Who is I?
I don't know.
I is a monkey. Who is I the monkey?
I don't know. That wasn't intentional.
I the monkey. I the monkey.
Oh, I can wall
he's
jump
from
up.
Super Monkey Ball. I. Oh yeah, do you not know that? It works both ways, yeah. I the monkey is from Monkey Ball. Also,
Nice.
Baby is from Monkey Ball.
I think there's a lot of babies out there.
No, but I think the monkey is called Baby.
Oh.
I think. I'm not sure. Monkey Ball is wild lore. It has some wild lore.
What else? What other lore can we have? No, Metal Gear Solid lore is great because it's real world events in like World War II. And then there's a bunch of... It has like... It's the facade of being like realistic sci-fi, quote unquote, except it's super not.
Yeah.
And then you get to Metal Gear Solid 5, where the big problem is that there's viruses infecting the world that spread through language. So if you get infected with like the English virus, if you speak English enough, you'll eventually lose the ability to do so.
What?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the dumb part.
Sure.
So you can catch languages of the virus.
I guess that's fair. All I know about Metal Gear...
Snake's, like, infirmary on his base this isn't funny.
Okay.
it's like infirmary, I'm sorry. All of the soldiers that you've worked so hard to gather get infected with it.
Yeah.
So Snake has to, like, kill them.
Yes.
Because you can't do anything. So there's this very depressing mission where you just have to go in and kill all of your soldiers.
Oh.
Who are just like, hey... and then you shoot them.
Do you need to put Metal Gear Solid 5 spoilers?
Probably. I have that game, and I couldn't get...
You have that game?
Yeah.
On Steam?
Yeah.
Oh.
It went on sale for like $4.
Oh, that's fair, because it's not good. No one likes it.
No, but it's such a sad story, though. With
It, like,
Kojima.
killed Kojima.
Yeah.
Like, what happened with
So,
that?
it's like a long story. There's a video online.
Yeah.
About like the hidden meaning of PT or something.
Yeah.
That tells it better than I can. But Kojima, here's the rundown.
Yes.
Kojima spent a lot of time and a lot of money making not only Metal Gear Solid 5 itself, but also the engine for it.
Yes.
Because they were, it's supposed to be a big deal. They're gonna run a lot of other games on that engine. So,
Yeah.
but it wasn't finishing, right? They were not finishing it. It was draining money. And this other guy who would eventually go to like replace Kojima, they like slowly booted Kojima out of his position as like vice president of Konami.
Yeah.
This other guy was in charge of like this mobile game, this like gacha game, and it was bringing in huge money. Like
Yeah,
it was
those are
the biggest
They
bucks,
specifically
right?
appeal to addicts.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they booted Kojima out and said, "We're taking the money, guy."
Dang.
And everybody was mad because Kojima's a great game developer, and he was more focused on the quality of his game
Then the product, yeah.
And in doing
Or
so,
not the
he
product,
lost the ability to make like the other Silent Hill game he was doing.
Yeah.
With like those
That's
pictures
what
of like
PT
Norman Reedus.
was a trailer for
Yeah.
that.
So if you want a good read, a good story, find that video that's like the secret meaning of PT or whatever. I don't know who
That's
it's
fair.
by.
I don't know, figure it out.
Yeah, you can do your own sourcing. No, but find it if you can. It's really cool because PT and Kojima's like Twitter and his other games are all full of like cryptic messages because he very clearly signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Where he wasn't allowed to be like, Konami just kicked me out. But he was like trying to get the message across of like they're killing my passion and
Wild.
all of this crazy stuff. He's a cool guy.
That
I don't
is
know.
wild.
I don't know if he's like a good guy or not. I assume he is.
Most of the old game
People like him a
lot
lot.
of industries are very messy, and game development
Yeah.
is one of them. But it's mostly the companies that have been formed or taken over by Americans. The old Japanese guys are just wholesome men who like making games, you know?
Or money. That's where the controversies come in.
Well, that's the thing with like Bethesda. There's a whole Bethesda's a mess, dude. They got
Right.
sued for like
Didn't they
discrimination
just have
in the workplace
something big
and like
happen?
sexual harassment in the workplace. They always have something big happening because
Well,
they're
yeah.
Bethesda. And like EA is just the cash cow. Like we'll do anything
Yeah.
to make a buck, kind of.
Which,
place.
as much as I understand that that's not great, I would be too.
No, there's a difference though. There's a difference between tricking children into buying things
Oh, well,
online
yeah.
without their parents' knowledge, you know. There was like a class action lawsuit against, I think it was Fortnite or something, because so many kids had bought things without their parents knowing
boy.
that they like had to pay back a bunch of money to like people that had purchased stuff on Fortnite. That was very close to not
Yeah, I
landing.
know.
No, here's what I know about Metal Gear lore. There's like 5 snakes and they're all different.
That's partially right, yes.
And then one of them's called Naked Snake, which is funny.
That's code name,
And the
yes.
other thing I know is that there is a lady who had a bomb placed in her womb set to go off when she was pregnant?
No, it was just a timer, I think.
It was a timer.
When she got rescued.
And
the
then-
enemies put a bomb in her after they kidnapped her.
Yes.
She got rescued, tried to blow up the helicopter.
And then Smash decided that character would be good to make a spirit about, where it's just Zero Suit Samus holding a bomb. Which is really funny and also terrible. It's so funny though. It's like, Sakurai, you can't do that, buddy. You totally can, but you shouldn't.
No, the fun thing about that, there was not just a bomb in her vagina.
Yes.
There were 2.
Oh.
And the good guys got
One on
it
either
out.
side.
So she was unconscious. They took out the bomb.
I would get a coin, maybe.
I don't know why you would think I would need to do that.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so a bomb goes off. They get the bomb out, And then she wakes up, she starts freaking out because there's a bomb in her.
Yeah, of
and they're
course.
like, don't worry, we got it. And she's like, no, there's another one. And she can't communicate in time, so she jumps out of the helicopter.
And then
it explodes right after, so she didn't need to do something pointless. And then Snake gets, here's your big Metal Gear Solid 5 spoiler warning.
Okay.
Snake gets put in a coma, he gets a horn, like a helicopter part in his head, for all of Metal Gear Solid 5. Except one of his men and him get surgeries to swap their identities, because the real Snake, the big boss, can't be whatever, but the enemies can't know who he is or where he is. So he's just plays the role of like a regular dude doing his own thing, and you don't play as Snake at all the entire game.
But you are Snake.
But you don't find out until the end.
Oh.
You're taking the role of Snake, but you're playing the guy who's pretending to be him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I started on this tangent. It's not funny. It's not entertaining.
Well, no, it is entertaining if I don't know anything about it.
Metal Gear Solid is a game that is a series that if you're not going to sit down and play all of it, you might as well just hear it.
Hear it, yeah.
That's like a well over 100-hour game.
Well, and that's one of the songs that Aaron and Dan at Game Grumps have their own little like video game band, you know.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the games where they do the basic plot of Metal Gear Solid, and then they just try to explain it all.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And that was before 5 came out, I think.
Yeah, there's like 3 Snakes that are all clones of the guy in 5. 5's the prequel. And then in the first game, you play as one of the clones, and then you kill Big Boss, who's your dad.
Yeah.
But not really your dad, because you're him.
We should probably stop spoiling Metal Gear games.
Well, that one's like NES game, that's fine.
Oh, okay, sure.
Anyways, what else can we spoil?
What else can we spoil? BioShock Infinite, I finished that game.
Oh yeah, how'd it go? How did it end? What was the twist?
The time travel.
No.
It was weird because the twist was multiverse. But, like, that's a hot ticket item right now.
Uh-huh.
And the game came out in 2013, so it was kind of ahead of its time. But it's also jarring for me to have finished it during this time of multiverse.
Right.
Because, like, it just is, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to another terrible galaxy.
Hey, on the topic of multiverse, it's not a topic, on a very
loosely
connected idea, you're back on quantum mechanics, right?
Oh boy, okay.
You wanna know what my least favorite theory about quote-unquote quantum mechanics is?
Okay.
Are you familiar with quantum entanglement?
No.
The idea that you can have two things interact with each other instantaneously regardless of the distance between them.
No.
So the idea is you know, quantum entanglement between two particles could be on the other side of the universe.
Use the things.
Okay.
Alright.
That's quantum entanglement.
Okay.
There's a lot of scientists who are like, yeah, that's probably real, or it is real, or whatever, I don't know. Then people talk about quantum immortality. You ever heard of that?
Explain it.
So there's an infinite number of universes.
Yes.
Every time you die in one universe, that consciousness is going to go to another one where you didn't die right there. So the idea is everybody somehow lives forever.
Yes.
That's it.
I'm going to hold my tongue.
Yeah.
Because, yes. Okay. Those of you that have watched my streams know. Anyways, yes.
What?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Why not?
Because it will ruin a future experience.
Is that something in Zero Escape or
Well, one of the games, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, okay. It's stupid. I hate it.
Oh, okay.
It makes me mad. At least the concept doesn't...
I don't like the whole every universe branches off from...
The concept doesn't make me mad. The people who are like,
Where's
people who
chat? Where's he going?
I don't know.
No, go back. You had almost looped, and then you stopped.
I don't know.
The level is called Follow Me, Bob-omb.
I wasn't looking.
Daniel, the level is called... Daniel?
Oh!
Okay.
I got it.
Anyways, yes, you hate quantum physics, okay?
Yeah, it's stupid. I just hate the physics that are all like... so all these laws of physics that exist sometimes just don't, and you just have to be okay with it. I'm like,
Okay, but consider that one of the greatest plot points in WandaVision is the Vision, you know, this sentient super bot AI robot guy, basically conducting a philosophical experiment with himself. The big bad fight is between Vision and like a clone of Vision they created.
Okay.
And then the you find out in the show that the Vision that you're looking at, because he was killed by Thanos, right? The Vision that you're looking at is one that Wanda created out of her grief or whatever. You can't get those yet.
That's so
Be
dumb.
patient. It's one that like Wanda created out of her grief or whatever, and then they make a clone using the Vision's body. So there's like White Vision, who's like made of the body, but Red Vision, who's made of like the soul. And so like you think they're building up to this big fight between the two Visions, and then Red Vision just goes, "Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?" And he goes into this whole thing about like, you know, if this ship is built, if you take out a part and replace the part, and then by the time the whole ship's been replaced, is it the same ship?
Right.
And then if you build a ship out of all the restored old parts, is it the same ship? And that's like the major like fight between the two of them, and I love it. I think the ship of Theseus is a very funny paradox. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just grab a thing. Just grab it.
Oh no, I'm trying!
Danny, just grab it. You can grab it while you're being frozen. What? While you're being zapped, you can just grab. Where are you going?
What? No.
Oh
no.
my goodness gracious sakes alive.
No, I couldn't control it.
You should have controlled it better.
Stupid.
You can grab it. As soon as you are zapped, you can grab it again.
Okay.
Like, as soon as your bubble breaks, just grab it again.
I wasn't moving, so that wasn't the issue.
Yes.
The issue is that I couldn't move the right direction.
Why?
Because the things weren't ever in the right spot.
Oh, they should be.
I agree.
I don't know. I'm a Galaxy guy, so I'm like, could have done better. Could have fixed that. Could have done that different.
Yeah, that's how I feel watching you play Pokemon.
Yeah, and that's fair. Consider that I'm working with a very limited team here. Why are you not going for the one that's directly across?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Danny, gravity is going down. Gravity is going down.
Every other time this mechanic happens in Mario Galaxy, it pulls you back to the beginning.
Not true.
I let go and I fly to where I started.
Okay, well, it's not that in this case.
I'm heated already. I can't play Mario Galaxy. Alright.
Alright, Zen mode, Daniel. Here you go. Just take it, breathe.
No, but sometimes when you're playing Pokemon, I'll just be like,
okay,
things that I don't need to tell you about. Like, even if I were in the room,
yes,
I wouldn't need to tell you about, but I'm just like, that's technically not right.
So, yeah, because I say a lot of stuff about stats that I'm sure.
Yeah, where you'll be like, alright, he lowered my attack, that's fine. And I'm like, no, it's not, that's the one you're using.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, there have been a couple times in the gym battles where I've had to go, listen, Connors, listen, don't talk to me. I know that was the wrong choice, you know? Which, you've already watched all that now.
Some of
right?
it, yeah.
No, you've already watched all of it. By the time this comes out, everyone has seen all of it.
Which one do I do?
The one to the left, the one to the left. Okay, now you don't do the one to the left because you waited too long.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, the one to the left now.
This one.
You gotta, like, swing it. You can't just go straight line. It's a star, and the star's in the middle. You gotta swing it.
I forgot that's how this works.
That's how this works. My brother in my house. This is how this works.
Brother in blood.
Let's try. I guess that's true. They had to take my blood. I went to the doctor.
I'll fight him. I'll get it back for you.
Priscilla went to the dentist one time, right about after you left. And this is one of my things that I had to tell you. Mm-hmm. She, like, we were talking about, like, she's gonna show up. She was running late, or she was worried because we were running late. I had, like, made her late or something. And I was like, it's okay, babe. They're not gonna, like, rush you. They're not gonna, like, you know, just be mad at you for showing up a little bit late. And she's like, no, I'm gonna walk in, and they're gonna look at me at the reception desk, and they're gonna go, give me your teeth! Which is just a very funny idea that the dentist just is like, give me your teeth.
Give
them to me. But, yeah. Oh, I'm on Do Not Disturb mode. Let's turn that off.
To the top of Topman's Tower. I'm gonna get there with my power. With the A button jumping, eating mutton.
Wow, that was a good improv. That was. I wouldn't have come up with that, but...
very tired.
You're not tired enough. We must be exhausted.
Sorry, Dad.
No, we... work at your job until 10.
It's just...
That's how Dad sounds. No.
It's not what I meant, but you're not
What
wrong.
is this based off of?
What?
What is this level based off of?
The ship of
this No, this whole segment of the level. What's it based off of?
I don't know.
Buoy Base, Daniel. Buoy Base.
Oh,
it's Buoy Base.
It's the song, too.
Yeah, it's Buoy Base. Again, they didn't have original idea. How are you walking up slopes in this game? That is not possible. How are you doing this?
I'm just cool like that. What can I say?
Okay, I guess it just doesn't kick you out until... Okay, you're doing weird things with the gravity here, my guy.
Heck yeah. Because I'm a weird gravity guy. That's what they called me in high school. I didn't know why until now.
They're like not bullying you. They're like actually complimenting you.
Prophesying. Like... Can I cheese this level?
A little bit, yeah. You know how this works? Oh, you didn't do it. If you jump off of the top of the thwomp right as they finish coming up, then the momentum is like super high and you get launched.
Even if it's slow-mo?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's all about the end of the jump.
It's all about that bass?
It's all about that bass. No treble.
I tried to do the Odyssey ground pound jump.
That's fair. No, I totally respect that. I totally respect that.
This, don't I?
Well, you can probably jump off the edges of the... But like, yeah, that's pretty much what I do too. I could. Or I could just jump off the edge.
All about that bass, am I right, kids?
When I was in my a cappella group freshman year at BYU, we did all about that bass. It was funny because we were a boy group doing the girl song. But the lyrics were about booty, and we were at BYU, so we changed them to be about pop music.
I was afraid you were going to say all about that faith.
Oh, that would have been so good.
And I was kind of scared.
Are you good? Mm-hmm. Danny, put the controller down.
I just mentally ended the episode.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I guess we're physically ending it
Sorry,
now.
you pointed that out, and I just had, like, an out-of-body experience.
It's alright.
I had to figure
good.
out
We're
why
getting to a good level of tired. See you next time.
Bye.